There are some stars who don't just enter the spotlight, they explode into it. Bright, bold, and impossible to ignore. The kind of presence that feels larger than life, filled with energy, glamour, and a touch of unpredictability. That was Jayne Mansfield. Born in 1933 in Bryan, Jayne's journey to Hollywood was anything but ordinary. From an early age, she showed ambition not just to be seen, but to be remembered. And when she arrived in the film industry, she made sure of exactly that. With her platinum blonde hair, striking style, and confident personality, she quickly became one of the most talked about figures of her time. But behind the image was a woman who understood publicity, who knew how the industry worked and how to stand out in it. Her breakthrough came with The Girl Can't Help It. It was vibrant, playful, and perfectly suited to her larger-than-life persona. She brought humor, charm, and a kind of self-awareness that made her performances feel entertaining rather than forced. Often compared to Marilyn Monroe, Jayne Mansfield carved out her own identity. Where others saw similarity, she created distinction. She leaned into her image, but also added wit and personality that made her uniquely her own. She appeared in films like Will Success Spoil Rock Hunter, where her comedic timing and playful energy truly shined. It was clear she wasn't just there for appearance. She understood performance, rhythm, and audience connection. Off-screen, her life was just as vibrant. She was known for her intelligence, reportedly having a high IQ and speaking multiple languages, something that often surprised those who only saw her public image. It was another example of the contrast that defined her life. But like many stars of her era, her story carried tragedy. In 1967, at just 34 years old, Jayne Mansfield died in a car accident, a moment that shocked the world and cut short a life that was still full of potential. It was sudden, heartbreaking, and left behind a legacy that felt unfinished. What makes Jayne Mansfield unforgettable isn't just her glamour or her fame. It's the energy she brought. The way she embraced the spotlight, owned it, and made it entirely her own. She didn't fade into Hollywood. She lit it up. And perhaps that is her true legacy. Because even today, when you see her, you don't just see a star, you see a burst of personality, frozen in time, bold, bright, and unforgettable.